This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for September 10th, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was up 0.8 points or 0.2% and closed at 403.59. Total trade volume was down with 37,671 shares changing hands at a total value of 167 million real or over $40,000. On the main board, 5 stocks were up and 2 were down. Leading the market was Pestech Cambodia up 1.18% or 30 real to 2,580 real per share, followed by Sihanoukville Autonomous Port, which rose 0.83% or 100 real to 12,100 real per share. Other stocks also up were CamGSM, Grand Twins International, and Phnom Penh Autonomous Port. On the downside, MJQ Education was the biggest loser of the day, dropping 0.50% or 10 real to 1,980 real per share, followed by Akleda Bank, which was down 0.30% or 20 real to 6,740 real per share. Meanwhile, the 2 remaining stocks on the main board stayed flat. Over on the growth board, JS Land was up 5.07% or 140 real to 2,900 real per share, while DBD Engineering dropped 0.49% or 10 real to 2,030 real per share. Akleda Bank recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 9,614 shares changing hands at a total value of 64.9 million real or $16,000, approximately 25.5% of the total trade volume on Wednesday. CamGSM recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 9,154 shares changing hands at a total value of 22.2 million real or over $5,000, about 24% of the total trade volume on September 10th. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD strengthened slightly to 4,008 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was up from our last report to 97.72. Looking at global commodities, oil prices rose on Wednesday after Israel attacked Hamas leadership in Qatar, Poland shot down drones, and the US made a push for new sanctions on buyers of Russian oil, but concerns over crude oversupply capped further gains. Brent crude futures were up 56 cents or 0.8% at $66.95 a barrel, and US West Texas Intermediate crude futures gained 56 cents or 0.9% to $63.19 a barrel. Gold prices hovered near an all-time high, buoyed by expectations of a U.S. interest rate cut this month, while market participants awaited U.S. inflation data for clues on the Federal Reserve's monetary policy path. Spot gold was up 0.5% at $3,643.78 per ounce after hitting a record high of $3,673.95 on Tuesday. U.S. gold futures for December delivery were flat at $3,682.30. U.S. stock futures traded mixed on Wednesday as Wall Street awaited key reports that could shape the U.S. Federal Reserve's next interest rate decision and provide insight on the broader economic outlook. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, Dow Jones Industrial Average futures slipped 0.2%, contracts on the S&P 500 nudged up roughly 0.2%, while those on the tech-heavy Nasdaq 100 held just above the flat line. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for September 10th.